Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Spooky Marshmallow, and today I am going to be reviewing the movie Megan. Oh boy. It is rated PG-13, came out last year. Rotten Tomatoes give it a 93. Let me let me just say I don't know about a 93. Maybe 83. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it is good, but not 93 good. So, it's about an AI doll that's programmed to be a child's best friend. She can listen, watch, and learn. When her creator Gemma begins or becomes guardian of her 8-year-old niece, she gives her the doll prototype, which turns out to be disastrous. So, it's a Blumhouse film and Universal. Yes, Blumhouse and Universal together. So, yeah, I thought that was very interesting. Love the commercial at the beginning of the movie. Gemma is uptight, and I really don't like her. Not a fan of the therapist. The actress that plays Katie is phenomenal. The scene where Megan draws Katie is just so far-fetched, it takes away from the film. Megan turns creepy pretty early in the film and gets creepier as the movie goes on. The scene in the woods is pretty messed up. I felt sorry for the neighbor. The special effects are insane. The ending is really great and suspenseful. I have a feeling there will be a sequel. Okay. So yeah, it starts out like, I don't know. Starting out was kind of bored, I must admit, and I'm just like, really, like, they really hyped up this movie and this is going nowhere. It's really boring. I didn't really like any of the actors in it, except the little girl, Katie. I felt like she did a phenomenal job, but really that was it. Just a lot of cheesy parts in this movie. I'm not quite sure what they were trying to do in this film with as far as the acting goes. Because it almost felt parody like, to be honest. Like, I really thought that. I really was not impressed with the acting at all. The storyline, however, is pretty damn scary. I will say that. I did like the storyline. I thought the storyline was good. But there's so much more, I feel, that they could have done with this movie. And maybe if they do a sequel, it will be better. And maybe that was their plan. Maybe they were just like saving the very good parts of it until the very end. But it is very creepy. But it's just so far-fetched that it just takes away from trying to get into the movie. It's really more of like a sci-fi movie, I feel, than horror. But, well, it's kind of both. But I think it depends on what you yourself, the viewer, defines as horror. You know, do I feel like an AI doll that looks exactly like me and, you know, can talk and do whatever, like, without command? Do I find that horror? Yeah. I mean, even if it didn't talk, just the fact that there's this AI doll that looks just like me is horror enough for me. But that's just me. But anyway, uh, PG-13 rating, you know what? I would say I wouldn't let my 13-year-old watch it. I think that they're still too young for this movie. I know I would have been. Like, if I was 13 and I saw this movie, oh my God, I would have been terrified. I would have had nightmares. Yeah, it would have been very bad. I would have rated it probably. I probably would. I wouldn't say it should be rated R. Like, what is that rating? NC-16 or something like that? Like, or something weird, something 16. I would have done that, honestly. I feel like 16, by the age of 16, you're able to handle this. Most people. But yeah, I would not let my 13-year-old watch this movie. No. What else can I say? Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it is now streaming on Peacock. Um, and Peacock has gotten really good with their movie selection now. Like, I feel like they're better than Netflix on most of their films and better than Amazon Prime on a lot of their films. So yeah, they're getting good. They really are. I like Peacock a lot. So 16 plus. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry, I looked down at another movie that I will be discussing in another video, and it was rated 16 plus. And I'm like, I know there's a 16 rating. That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, I would have rated Megan at a 16 plus, definitely. Like I said, is it 93? No, not by a long shot. Like, I said 83, but, 73, 83 in that range. Okay, I could go for that. But you really don't get to the meat of the movie till the end, honestly. So it's one of those movies you gotta stick with it. That's what I did. I'm just like, I kept looking at my husband and he's like, just stick with it. Just stick with it. It might get better. And so, yeah, it's one of those movies, definitely. Yikes. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Spooky Marshmallow, and remember, stay spooky, my friends.